Hello everyone and welcome back to the YCL. It's Season 3, it's Round 1, and today we're up against the Indiana Tracers. Looking at their team, I think definitely one of the more threatening teams in this season's YCL. That core of Cinderace, Kartana and Tapu Koko, I think they'll all be definitely coming to this match and probably to most other matches as well. Definitely becomes a bit of a hassle when team building. I'm expecting Cinderace to maybe run some sort of heavy duty boots court change set. Kartana, I'd be very surprised if he doesn't run a choice scarf set. I think it is his win con. I'd be very surprised if it's not. Koko could go either way. I think that there is potential that he could be running an offensive set, maybe choice specs or something like that, but I think it's probably a bit more likely that he's running it for screens. I think giving an extra bit of support to some of his other Pokemon, maybe like Slurper, that could run a Carmine special set, could run a Belly Drum Unburdened Sweeper. I think that's kind of likely. Azumarill on paper looks a bit threatening against his team, but not when he's got Wheezing. Wheezing now with that neutralizing gas, taking away huge power. I did consider running a Whirlpool trapping set, but I just don't. I don't think it's really viable here. So went against that. Druddigon's really good in draft. Kind of expect him, if he does bring a neutralizing gas Wheezing, to bring Sigilyph, just to stop me from spamming Earth Power with Nidoking. I kind of hope that he's expecting a Life Orb Nidoking, and I'm going to come in with the Choice Scarf. I think it's just extremely good against his team. Gerda can be really good as well. Really bulky with that Eviolite. It's probably one of his best answers to a Choice Scarf Nidoking. Doesn't take a great deal of damage. But yeah, I think overall it's going to be a pretty good matchup. So I'll quickly go through what I'm bringing. Starting with Droopy, the Dragapult. I've gone for a leftovers set. Fast enough to outspeed all of his non-scarfers with Infiltrator in case he goes for screens or a subset. And I've gone for the Will-O-Wisp Disable Substitute Hex set. So it can be really annoying. It gives me an option to get through Slurpuff if I can paralyze it after it gets the Unburden boost. Becomes really tricky for him to play around with his Scarfer. Kind of blocks his Cinderace's Sucker Punch, so it just gives me a lot of options to play around with this match, and kind of just steals momentum away from him. If he does run Libero Cinderace with Sucker Punch, it does give me the option to burn it as well. Obviously I can burn Kartana. Yeah, so I can see it being pretty useful. It's not going to completely stop him in his tracks, but it can definitely make life difficult for him. Next up is the return of Draft King, the Nidoking. So I did use Nidoking in Season 1, and I did get Kill Leader, I think by a decent margin as well in the Season 1 league. I've gone for a Choice Scarf set this time. I think that depending on the match, how the match plays out, I think Nidoking's just so spammable against him. I've gone for a modest set with enough speed EVs to outspeed any non-choice scarfers. So it's just faster than Tapu Koko, as long as it's still got its scarf. I've gone for Flamethrower, Sludge Wave, Ice Beam and Earth Power. Ice Beam hits his team really well. If I can get rid of Sigilyph, or if he doesn't bring it, and if Wheezing is non-levitate, then Earth Power, 2-hit KOs, I think almost everything, except for, I think it was Gerda. So, you know, that can become really powerful as well. I do need to watch out for a Scarf Kartana, so I think that's his best answer to Scarf Nidoking, but obviously Kartana's special bulk is so poor that he just can't switch in on it. It's, you know, has to become a bit of a revenge killer. So yeah, so I think Nidoking, if I can keep it alive long enough, definitely can become my win con in this match. Next up is Hey Cobber, the Cobalion. I've gone for a Choppleberry, so that's mostly so I can switch into a Belly Drum Slurpuff and take a Drain Punch. So Drain Punch after Belly Drum does about half with the Choppleberry, so I can survive that. Justified, so he does have some dark attacks, so I can potentially switch in on a Kartana's knockoff, and obviously Cobalion's physical defense is quite high as well, and I have invested a lot in HP, speed and defense to sort of cover that. I've got Thunder Wave, so yeah, so I can take that Drain Punch from a +4 Slurpuff, get the Thunder Wave, do some damage with Iron Head, and then if needed, Dragapult can then come in, use Substitute and Disable to get around that Play Rough and kind of stop it in its tracks. Obviously I'm relying on the 90% Thunder Wave hitting, but yeah, I think that's just my main way of getting through that, especially if he sets up screens. Like, I just don't want to leave myself in a position where if he sets up that Slurpuff that I can't really do anything. This one I'm really excited about. So bringing Night King, the Glastria, bringing a Choice Banded set, so max HP, max attack and adamant. Gets a Chilling Neigh boost if it gets kills. Icicle Crash, high horsepower. I've got Giga Impact, which could be crucial for late game if I'm up against Wheezing, but I'm not. Yeah, I'll see. I don't expect to use that. I only really needed the 2 moves in Icicle Crash and Horsepower. With Sigilyph being there and being weak to Ice, generally I can see him switching out of those situations, which makes high Horsepower just a really powerful move to hit. It just applies a lot of pressure, especially, you know, if he's switching in those walls to try and play around that. Obviously I need to watch out for Girder, but yeah, I can just see it being really crucial in this match in building momentum. Even if it only gets, you know, 1 kill, maybe 2, it can just do a lot for me. It can really tear holes through the team to open up the way for Nidoking, and nothing really switches in safely, and that's, you know, a big part of how I've built my team. His team's really offensive, so by having the Scarf Nidoking and the Choice Banded Glastria, just making things really uncomfortable for him, so he can't, you know, switch in and out freely. I can just hopefully predict some switches and get that pressure on and get those kills. Next up I've got D's Knots, the Tangela with a Violite, just really bulky. I've gone for max HP, max defense with Regenerator, knockoff, Synthesis, Sludge Bomb and Giga Drain. This thing can just be really not really powerful, really just a real pain for him to try and get through. I obviously don't want to switch in on a knockoff from Kartana, but I mean, it just switches in freely to his other moves like Leaf Blade and Smart Strike. Puts a bit of pressure on Slurpuff and Tapu Koko. It's just really good. It's surprisingly bulky in what it does. It can sort of handle Cinderace a little bit as well if it's late game, so it's just going to be really hard for him to take down, especially with the ability to use Synthesis and the Regenerator every time it switches out. So yeah, I kind of couldn't not bring it. I do expect him to prep around me bringing it, but it's not there on its own. It's just it's just a good answer for some of the things that can break through my team. Last but not least, I've got Dylan the Umbreon. So part of what's going to make Tangela really hard for him to deal with is I've also got Umbreon to take some pressure off. I've gone for a Rocky Helmet, max HP, max defense set. It's got Synchronize, so it can take Toxic if he chooses to bring it. Foul Play, Wish, Protect, Heal Bell, which is pretty standard. What's really good about this is Glastrier is so bulky that there is potential that I can heal it up with Umbreon and get Glastrier back in to just get the pressure back on. Could probably say the same thing for things like Nidoking and Dragapult. So it's kind of just keeping my team healthy, and it kind of becomes my knockoff switch in for Kartana. Obviously, Cobalion, especially late game, becomes a knockoff switch in as well if I'm not worried about taking a Drain Punch anymore. Yeah, so it kind of just holds my team together. The longer I can keep Nidoking and Glastrier on the field, the better my chances are. I think if I can still have them there later in the game, particularly Nidoking, then I can get myself a win. So yeah, looking forward to the match. I think his best chance of winning is probably to try and surprise kill Nidoking, so I need to really watch out for that. Fortunately, I think his team does become a little bit predictable, but I mean, if he's got surprise off his sleeve, I don't know this player very well, so yeah, so we'll see how we go. The match will be soon, so I'll see you there for it. Alright, back for the match against Indiana Tracers. They did bring Jigglypuff. They also brought Weezing and Quagsire, which means possibly pretty threatened by Azumarill. We're fine with that. So I think we just lead Nidoking. The only thing that we're really bothered by is a Kartana lead. It's kind of nice not seeing Slurper. I like that there's no Sigilyph, no Drotagon. Yeah, so what's their win con? Kind of makes me feel like maybe Cinderace could be quite offensive. Alright. Yeah, so Kartana lead. So I think I'm happy to just go into Umbreon here to start off with. I'd be very surprised if he's not Choice Scarfed. Yeah, it goes knockoff. Get the health bars up. Alright, so yeah, so knockoff did the right amount. So he's not banded. Do I just go foul play here? He probably goes into Coco, right? Going to Coco. Alright, I'm going to foul play this time. Just in case he stays in. I think he goes Coco. Weezing. Yeah, neutralizing gas. Black Sludge. Alright, I think I can just go into Cobalion here, and then he probably switches and I can Volt Switch out. Ooh, Will-O-Wisp, nice. Makes sense. I do have Heal Bell. Disdain and go for Flamethrower here. Possibly. Happy to just Volt Switch here and get Nidoking in. He withdraws. What to? Cinderace, that's fine. I'll just go Earth Power. Can't see him staying in here. Be nice if you did, but I just can't see it. Quagsire. Wow. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Good to know. Good to know. Let's go for Toxic here, maybe. I think I'm happy to just go for a knockoff. It's a burn. Fortunate. Go Wheezing probably. No, Kartana. That's nice. Should be Scarfed. Focus Sash. Okay. I think we can just go back into Umbreon. Focus Sash, okay. Sacred Sword, nice. Do I need Umbreon anymore? Maybe? Alright, that worked out well. He could switch here. He either goes Sacred Sword or he just hard switches, maybe to Coco. Kartana being Focus Sash really surprises me. Nice. Alright, now I think I can just go Power Play. Yeah, withdraws. So I can probably just go Heal Bell. Don't really see the point in that. Obviously he's neutralizing gas. Stops the synchronize. Cool. I think I just get in Nido King. That's fine. This time I'm just going to go for Ice Beam. I really need to break the air balloon on Quagsire. So now that I've seen it, he might not let me see it, but breaking that air balloon, you know, opens up the door for me to spam Earth Power, but it also lets me use high horsepower on Glastrier. Yeah, so that's good. How much damage are we doing? Just over 25%. So he's specially defensive, which is good to know. Yeah, we can just get in Dragapult here pretty safely, I think. I don't think he goes for Toxic here. If he does, nice play. Here you go. No, he withdraws. Cinderace, that's fine. I'm just gonna sub here. Does he go Sucker Punch? No, he withdraws, okay. Dirty Pop. Jigglypuff. I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp here. I don't think they can actually touch me. That's annoying. Knock off. That's annoying. Just going to Cabalion here. Pretty free switching. I think close combat. Pretty safe here as well. Ironhead. I think close combat. Probably goes into wheezing, right? I can just volt switch out. Now that his air balloon's broken, that's doing a lot for me. Yeah, we're just going to close combat again here. I think it's a roll. Alright. Take out Quagsire, which is really nice. Really opens up the door for Nidoking. Alright, Cinderace. What does he do here? U-turn? Fireball. I'm actually going to double into Dragapult. If I can get a Will-O-Wisp on Jigglypuff, I think it means he can't break my sub. He hasn't seen Disable yet. So yeah, I think he goes Jigglypuff. Makes sense. Yeah. Alright, we'll just try again. Go for Will-O-Wisp. And then try to Sable, possibly. Yeah, we hit this time. Yes, I think this means... Yeah. I mean, I could just go into Cobalion here, but... Is that the play? Is that the play? Possibly. How much health have we got on Cobalion? Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. Teleport, nice. Very nice. I like that. That's really good. Yeah, Cinderace. I mean, there's always potential that Cinderace is scarfed. Yeah, the fact The fact that he's spamming doesn't necessarily mean that he is. Be a problem. Pirate Ball does a lot to Nido King, which I don't like. So we'll find out. He withdraws. Got me in a bit of a tough spot. Does he go teleport here? Yeah. Alright, if he goes to Sucker Punch, that's cool. Let's see, if he's Scarfed, which I think he's Scarfed, maybe withdraws. Alright, I'm just healing up. Yeah, I think based on that, Cinderace would have to be, Scarfed. Teleport again, knock off. That's fine, does nothing. So what's he got? Wish, teleport, knock off. Effect. Yeah, teleports. I don't know what his play is here. Just gonna disable. Alright, so he's slower than me. And he's Libero. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so Umbreon's dead. Alright, I'm gonna get Glastrier in here. that a really bad play though? I can't do that. We just sub. Ugh. Yeah, that would have been a bad play. I want Glacier in, but if he keeps teleporting out, there's not too much I can do. Well, I guess Cinderace isn't Scarf, so next time I guess I can just get in Nidoking. But I don't want to walk into a knockoff. Wish, okay. Alright, now I can get in Glacier. I think it's safer now. No. Well. Wheezing. I think I just it's risky. I'm just gonna high horsepower. He probably Will-O-Wisp. Sucks. Flamethrower. That's okay, I think, as long as he doesn't get the burn. Got the burn. No. That's a huge turn in the game. Huge turn in the game. Alright, let's make some plays now. That sucks. Any withdrawals? Ugh. Alright, we just Earth Power here. Not terrible. I mean, there's potential still that Nidoking just sweeps and he goes for Sucker Punch, but I don't think it's strong enough. We'll see, won't we? Yeah. That's unfortunate. I don't want to lose Nidoking just yet. So Then we go into Rebellion. Maybe. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, and then I think we just go into Blastry here, because I'm pretty sure he switches out into what do you call it? Staying? U-turns, okay. Goes into Wheezing. It's a crit. These burns, man. Really unfortunate. Goes into Coco. I think I just have to let Glasstrow go down here. Nice. Carmine. I mean, this will still do chunk. Hopefully I get a bit of luck going my way. Be nice. Nope. Got Roost. Kinda just need a fish for a crit here. He's just gonna stall out my burns. Stored power, nice. I have to go into Nidoking. Earth power. Which takes out Coco. He goes into Cinderace. I go into Dragapult. Very competitive. Very competitive. Alright, I think I can go into... I'm just gonna sub here. I think he goes into Jigglypuff. I think he wishes here. like so close. Hopefully he doesn't teleport. I think he wishes. Yeah. I've just got an Iron Head here. Could go into Wheezing. Protect. Okay. You let Jigglypuff just go down. Draws Wheezing. That's nothing. What do I do? Flamethrower. Alright, I make a play here. Do I make a play? Hoping that he switches into Jigglypuff. This is kind of my last ditch effort, I think. Actually, oh, he protects. Yeah, alright, I'm going. Yeah. That burn, like, the burns are just killing me. I'm not sure what he does here. I'm not sure actually if alright, so something's dying here. Wheezing. Nidoking dies. I think I just go Tangler and I just knock off something. There's no reason for me to save this. Actually, I can just Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb's fine. Alright, sweet. Oh, this is a really good match. Really good match. I'm just going to synthesize this turn. Synthesis. He maybe knocks off. I can just go Sludge Bomb next turn. Kind of expecting him to protect there. If he knocks off. I might knock off two actually. That way I think Sludge Bomb just takes it out. Yeah, Knockup's his only offense, so that's good. Oh, what a start. I generally don't do well in week 1 matches, so yeah, getting the win here, that was rough. That was such a hard match. Really happy with how that played out. Dragapult was obviously really difficult for him. Nidoking, I think, got maybe 3 kills. His Kartana being Focus Sash might have cost him. I think he probably needed a bit of speed control, so you know, Choice Scarf set was probably a bit more threatening. But just the back and forth was just such a good game. It was a very long game. But yeah, we'll take that and move on into week 2. So thanks everyone for watching. If you want to follow my season, please subscribe. Leave a comment if you've got any questions or anything. And yeah, I'll see you next week.